Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I straighten hair in the salon and for personal use. So let's get into it.
So since we're going to be talking about straightening hair, assuming that you really want to get it like really straight, like after you shampoo it and stuff, and you put in your heat protectant products, you're going to need a really nice blow dryer. I keep my appliances in bags like this in terms of the cord, because I feel like the cord is actually like the least sanitary part of an electrical appliance, because the simple fact that the cord is what comes in contact with the floor after you plug it in. So like I just put them in bags, like when I have my stuff put away. I just feel like it's more sanitary. And bags, if that makes any sense. But anyway, the point is you're gonna need a hair dryer. And if you have a hair dryer, if you want to like blow it out first, if you blow it out before you straighten it, it's just gonna last longer in terms of like the straightness. It's gonna be smoother because the hydrogen bonds in your hair will be like really like laid down, you know what I mean? So if you have that, you're gonna need one of these if you care about preserving the integrity of your hair. I'm not gonna blow out my hair. I'm trying to like put less heat on my hair as much as possible. But yeah, you're gonna need your blow dryer, your attachment, a flat iron that you like. Really, you don't need to put it onto the highest setting for your hair unless your hair actually needs it. Like if you have really fine hair, there's no need to have it like on 450, for example. But if your hair is like really coarse and you just need the heat, then obviously you're gonna use a higher temperature. For me, I usually do like about 350 to 400 degrees, because that's what my hair needs to get like really laid down and stuff. And if you're gonna blow out your hair, I recommend one of these brushes. It makes your hair shinier and less frizzy when you blow it out your hair. But if you don't have one of these, then like a paddle brush is fine. I just prefer one of these when I work on like clients or when I'm blowing out and flat ironing my own hair. If you care about your partings being really straight, I want a rat tail. So yeah, I'll be using all of this pretty much, except for this and this, since I already dried my hair. Protectant that I recommend if you want to save money is this one. Like I've been trying low end and high end stuff lately, just for comparison and reference purposes. When people ask me like, hey, like what do you recommend, like, want to save money, I would use this. If you don't mind spending more money, I really recommend the Paul Mitchell hot off the press aerosol heat protectant spray. It looks like it's a heat protectant in aerosol form, and it's really lightweight, and it works with like any hair type pretty much. I haven't tried it on like ethnic hair, but for pretty much any other hair type, I feel like it works. Ethnic hair, I recommend getting something to moisturize your hair first, like a scalp oil, or and pair it with like something like diamond oil. Or instead of using the diamond oil, you could use a heat protectant serum on your hair. That way it's not like so dry and brittle after you straighten it, especially, and it really helps like for the ends and stuff. Usually if you have finer hair, I would stay away from oils because they're heavier, but like on medium to coarse hair, it works really great. And afterwards, if you have a sheen spray or like a shine spray, that's really nice. But, oh yeah, and a sheen spray that really works is that I've tried that's higher end is the Redken Shine Flash. It's really nice. I don't have it here, but I really recommend it. So I usually section hair when I'm gonna like flat iron it on myself or on other people based on where I want my part. When I do people's hair, I usually section it off in 4 sections, but since I'm working on myself, 2 sections. And then I'll take small subsections of my hair, and I always start from the bottom and work my way up to the top. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that video of the girl that burnt off her hair when she was flat ironing it. But sometimes is if you want to be really careful and you have already damaged hair, but you still put heat on it or whatever, like I would test your iron on some. And sometimes your hair might smoke a little bit if you do have that heat protectant or product, but the smoke coming off of the hair shouldn't be a lot of smoke, and the smoke shouldn't smell like burnt hair even though there's smoke. Like there's a good smell and a bad burnt smell. The bad burnt smell smells like burnt hair, like just nasty, gross. That's the bad burnt, and you probably didn't put anything on your hair, or your hair is still kind of wet. You need to make sure that your hair is like fully dry before you put any heat on it, because if you straighten your hair while it's still wet, you're basically frying your own hair. The hair fiber or the hair strands are already dead, which is why people say your hair is dead, but regardless, it can really damage your hair if you like straighten it when it's wet or even just a little humid still. Your hair smoking, if you have product on it, is normal as long as it's not a bad smell. Like, you know, your subsection shouldn't be wider than or larger than the diameter of the tool you're using. So straight across that flat iron if you care about accuracy and your hair looking better. In my personal opinion, I wouldn't recommend putting heat on people's hair more than twice a week, because of the fact that if you repeatedly do it for a certain amount of time, you're gonna get split ends. Hair ends are gonna look disgusting, like scraggly, gross. And because of the fact that when you get your hair pressed up, it can last for several days depending on your hair type.
So yeah, that is basically how I straighten my hair whenever I'm doing it on myself or other people. It's pretty simple and a repetitive process. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.